Hi and welcome to On the Move, a show highlighting what's going on in your community. I'm your host, Tamar Hajimanukyan. In this month's show, we will meet your new City Council, highlight some great upcoming events, meet building official Jan Edwards and learn more about Building and Safety Month, check out our Permit Services Center, see how you can be a water-conscious Californian, and get an in-depth look at one of Glendale's greatest amenities. On Monday, April 27th, the Glendale City Council held a special organization meeting to report the final tally of votes from the April 7th election. City Clerk Artie Kasakian administered the oath of office to the city's newly elected council members, Paula Devine and Vartan Garpetian, Glendale Unified School Board members, Nairi Na-Bedian and Jennifer Freeman, and Glendale Community College Board members, Tony Tartaglia and Vahe Perumian. On Monday evening, the City Council also appointed Ara Najarian as the mayor of the City of Glendale for a one-year term. Thank you to all who participated in this very important civic duty, and congratulations to our newly elected officials. Monday, May 25th is Memorial Day, and in honor of the men and women who serve to keep our country safe, the City of Glendale will host a Memorial Day ceremony. The community is invited to join this annual event at the War Memorial in front of City Hall, 613 East Broadway at 9:30 a.m. The month of May is Building and Safety Month. Here to fill us in on important safety tips is the city's building official, Jan Edwards.
Hi, I'm Jan Edwards, the City of Glendale's building official. For the past 35 years, cities around the world have used the month of May to help raise awareness about building safety. I'd like to invite you to join me as we highlight several important building safety topics. This year's theme is Resilient Communities Start with Building Codes. Each week of the month of May will be devoted to highlighting a specific building safety issue. Don't Get Burned, Build to Code will be the main topic for week 1. We will explore codes that can save lives by preventing residential fires. The theme for week 2 will be Bounce Back Faster from Disaster. Living in Southern California means living with earthquakes. Learn how to prepare your family and protect your home for the next natural disaster. Week 3 is all about water safety. Water safety means warm weather outdoor safety too. Backyard pools and barbecue grills get the most use during this season. Learn how to enjoy the spring and summer months while preventing accidents. The last week of May will be focused on saving energy and saving money. Building green will not only lower your energy bill, but can also mean improving your quality of life. Learn how to improve your green factor in your existing home and when building or remodeling. The building and safety staff at the City of Glendale is happy to help you learn more about these important topics. Find us online at glendaleca.gov for links to many informational videos that will cover these topics. Thank you and live safely.
In keeping with our theme of building safety, let's check out the Permit Services Center, your one-stop shop for home improvements, weekend projects, licenses, and building registration certificates.
Welcome to the city's Permit Services Center, or as we call it, the PSC. The PSC is a one-stop center for the community to receive a variety of services. It is a central point of contact for citizens looking to make changes to their homes or start businesses in Glendale. The city has brought together the key sections that review plans and applications needed in obtaining building permits that alter buildings or authorize new buildings. We work with a variety of people from homeowners to contractors and developers, and we oversee a wide range of projects from simple remodels to high-rise developments. The Permit Services Center is a part of the Community Development Department. Representatives from the department's Building and Safety, Design Review, Zoning, and Code Enforcement staff are available at the PSC. Staff from the Glendale Fire Department and the Public Works, Engineering, and Traffic and Transportation sections are also represented. Each of these sections work together to review plans and proposals for their specific area of expertise. Our goal is to make your interaction with the city as efficient as possible while ensuring that your project meets the minimum levels of safety, accessibility, and energy conservation. The Permit Services Center also houses the city's licensing section, which is responsible for the issuance of a wide variety of certificates, licenses, and permits within the city, including dog licenses, business registration certificates, and operator licenses. The PSC is located on the first floor of the city's Municipal Services Building on the corner of Broadway and Glendale Avenue. That's 633 East Broadway, room 101. The Civic Center parking garage located off Wilson Avenue makes getting to the PSC easy. We are open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Walk-ins are always welcome during these hours, but you can also skip to the front of the line by pre-scheduling your next visit online. If you have any questions, please call us at 818-548-3200 or visit us online. We look forward to seeing you at the Permit Services Center.
The state of California continues to experience a very serious drought. The city of Glendale, along with cities across the state, are looking for new ways to reduce water use and waste in our communities. Let's check out some ways we can be more water conscious together.
California is in its fourth year of an epic drought. In the last 2 years, we have had the driest and warmest months on record. In response to Governor Jerry Brown's executive order asking all Californians to conserve and declaring a drought emergency, Glendale Water and Power is currently in Phase 3 of mandatory water conservation, and residents can only water their landscapes 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays, for no more than 10 minutes at each watering station. Here are some tips to reduce your water consumption at home. Cut your shower time by 2 minutes and install a low-flow showerhead. A low-flow showerhead can save 15 gallons per shower. Turn off the faucet while brushing your teeth and shaving. A bathroom faucet can use up to 6 gallons per minute. Install a faucet aerator to further reduce the flow of water without affecting water pressure. Fix leaking faucets and toilets. A steady dripping leak wastes 15 to 20 gallons of water per day. An easy way to test your toilet for leaks is to add a few drops of food coloring to the tank. Check the bowl in 20 to 30 minutes. If the water has changed color, then you know there's a leak. Wash only full loads in the dishwasher and washing machine. Capture tap water in a bucket while you wait for the water to get hot or washing produce. This water can be used on houseplants and in the garden. Don't leave the hose running while washing your car. Use a nozzle with an automatic shutoff. Use a broom instead of a hose to clean driveways and walkways. Water before 9 a.m. and after 6 p.m. when it's coolest to minimize water loss from evaporation. Fix leaking sprinklers and adjust them to avoid wasteful overspray on walkways and driveways. Use an irrigation controller with a rain sensor to prevent unnecessary watering. Glendale Water and Power has invested and positioned itself over the past several years to manage the storage of water and has brought online new water wells to supply its customers. It is hoped that these measures will prevent the necessity for more restrictions, but we still need your help to alleviate California's water shortage. For more information and further water conservation tips, please visit glendalewaterandpower.com or saveourh2o.org.
Looking for a new way to spend a Saturday afternoon? The Brand Library and Arts Center is an amazing local amenity, infusing Glendale with just a little more arts and culture. Aside from the beautiful art galleries and perfectly decorated rooms of books, the staff have some hidden talents. Let's check it out.
Glendale's Brand Library is one of the treasures that we have in our community.
We offer a collection of resources that is very unique, particularly for a public library.
You have a huge variety of people and everybody is welcome.
We have an art and music library that's one of the best on the West Coast. We have subject specialist librarians. They're specifically trained to help people with art and music related questions.
I'm the music librarian here at the Brand Library and Arts Center. I have a background in music. and also a master's degree in library science.
He can help you find scores, he can help you figure out what's in copyright and what's not in copyright.
We have 33,000 CDs.
We order sometimes from museums in France.
And we serve a big variety of patrons. I had someone yesterday who was going through Ken Burns' jazz history DVDs, and I was recommending supplemental CDs for him to listen to while he was learning about the whole history of jazz in the United States.
We also have an LP collection.
People always ask about that. Yes, we have 6,000 LPs.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Cannon. I'm the art librarian at the Brand Library and Art Center. As the art specialist here, it's my job to work with anyone from the creative industries and to assist them with their research.
The Brand Library has over 65,000 books, everything from fashion, painting, to sculpture, to how to make art.
Earlier this week, I worked with someone from one of the local studios, and she wanted examples of automobiles from the 1920s for a show that she's working on. And so I helped her do that kind of research using the library's online resources, and then also directed her to some of our books.
Kaylee comes from a background in academic libraries.
We have an extensive collection of exhibition catalogs, particularly focusing on California artists.
We have huge streaming databases that patrons can use. Jazz, classical, American, pop. And you can listen to those streaming from home, just logging in with your library card for free.
We also have access to articles and also a great image database that has over 2 million images from museums all over the world.
One of the important online resources that we offer here at Brand is the Art Store Digital Database, and it's a database of high-resolution digital images that are contributed by museums and universities and galleries around the world. And because they are high resolution, users can actually zoom in, see the weave of the canvas.
Brand Library was opened in 1956, so we've been here a long time. In 1969, we added an addition, which gave us additional shelf space. It gave us the gallery and our recital hall where we do concerts.
We have a 110-seat recital hall with a Steinway piano. But we also sponsor concerts in there. Last weekend we had a concert of music of Comidas that had a full house. We have our own chamber music series. This summer we will have an outdoor concert series on Friday nights on the plaza. So please join us for that as well.
We do have a very large professional art gallery that's been in business since 1969 when the building opened. We do about 8 exhibitions a year. It's typically contemporary art by artists from the region. Brand Library is located in such an arts and culturally active region.
The Brand Library is an important resource for local artists because we do serve a wide variety of industry professionals, whether it's fine artists, the galleries, the museums, the studios.
Everyone has access to the library. All you have to have is a California state ID or driver's license.
Please come and visit us.
The city's Arts and Culture Commission recently partnered with Joy Foyer from Art from the Ashes and artist Bridget Beck to make quite an impact in the downtown.
AFTA Productions is proud to be part of a program called You Are Here. It's a temporary art installation program. We'll be doing a series of installations throughout the coming year, 2015, in and around Glendale in certain iconic spots. Today, I'm sitting on a Glendale Picnic by artist Bridget Beck.
This great opportunity arose a call for artists from AFTA Productions, and I submitted this sculpture, which is called a Glendale Picnic. And what it is, it's a place for anybody in the area to come and hang out, relax. We're right across from the Adult Rec Center and kitty corner to the library. So I hope that people will be able to come out here and read books, you know, maybe do some fitness at the Adult Rec Center and then come out and relax on the sculpture.
We really pride ourselves on spotlighting artists and creating opportunity to show work, create conversation about art, and really make it a part of the community.
I worked about 2.5 months on this sculpture. I built it all by hand, and I built it so that it would come apart in different pieces that we then transported here Underneath the ground, there's a huge structure that everything kind of comes from. So everything is very stable and sort of spread out in this area. One of the great things about this particular location in Glendale is we have these beautiful trees above the sculpture, so that there's a lot of shade when you're having a picnic. And also, if you look above at the satellite dish of the sculpture, there's birdhouses kind of peppered throughout, and those are sort of protected up in the tree. So I'm crossing my fingers that there'll be some birds that inhabit those houses soon.
Glendale is really committed to championing the arts and enhancing what that means in our city, so that people start finding art in and around every facet where they live and breathe and walk. And that is our goal, to be a part of that.
But what I wanted it was just for a sculpture to be a place where people don't have to worry about touching it, that they could actually be a part of it. This sculpture really isn't finished until people are actually on the sculpture itself. What I like to tell people is my sculptures are kind of lonely until that somebody comes to visit them. So I think of the community as a material, and I'm really excited for Glendale to become a part of this sculpture, a Glendale Picnic.
That's it for the May episode of On the Move. For weekly updates on meetings and events, tune into GTV6 for the look ahead. And for up-to-the-minute news, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at MyGlendale. You can also stay informed by signing up for our monthly electronic newsletter, City Connection. Sign up on the city's website. Thanks for watching. Join us next month as we continue to explore the interesting things happening in the city of Glendale.